Hello, welcome guys. Come on in. Oh, who absolutely loved our double down day yesterday. Oh, got so much writing done. How did your day go? Let's see. Juanita, hey, it's been a while. How's it going? Rita, hello. Dawn, hello, welcome. Elizabeth, how's it going? Heather, hi, hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Definitely agree. Devin, hey, welcome back on. All right, guys, I'll give everybody just a moment to find us and jump on in. Whew. I know a lot of us struggled throughout the week to get our writing done, but I hope that yesterday helped you to catch up, because I know it definitely helped me. Let's see. Diane, hello. I love all the hearts. I love all the love. I put in almost 2K words. Awesome. Devin, did you find out where your background was from? I don't know what it is about that image. I tried using the Google search thing. It gave me anything from New Zealand to Switzerland to places in Canada. Obviously, it's not distinct enough, and I thought the buildings would help, but not so much. I'm going to see if I can find anyone who was visiting a place like that. They have to have taken more than one shot, I think, right? There's got to be more images. Let's see. Elizabeth, I didn't get as much done during Double Down Day yesterday as I would have liked, since I started having, oh no, I'm so happy with the progress I got though. You got pretty good though. Yeah, definitely. Diane, yesterday was amazing. Published and Thrive and Double Down. Oh yeah, that was a great session on P&T, wasn't it? Speaking of P&T and Sarah's courses, HB90 open today for registration. So if you guys are interested and curious to learn more, check out the description below, the affiliate link. And if you decide it's something that's right for you and you want to start doing some quarterly planning, I would appreciate if you'd use the affiliate link, and it won't cost you anything extra, but it will definitely help this channel. Let's see. I love Double Down Day. I agree totally. Amelia, hello, happy Sunday. Okay guys, we're gonna dive on in and get into our planning session. So as always, before we look at anything, how do you think you did last week? Where do you think your gold star moments were, and what were your best fixes without looking at anything? What do you think, guys? I think I took a lot of pressure off and just called, instead of saying specifically what I wanted to do for writing, I just called it writing time. And I've been staying off the computer for that, which has been resting at my eyes and making them feel better, and living in my writer's notebook, which is wonderful, and the story is coming together. And yeah, I'm gonna have to do some typing, but at the same time, I think I'm getting further than when I was on the computer. And always, I don't know guys, I hate editing on a computer. Not my thing, never has been. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, we are at 800 subscribers, guys. Thank you for making that happen. Let's see, Devin, FYI, the HB90 digital planner works on the Samsung Notes app. Oh, really? Interesting. I'm a little jealous of my husband now. I just have an S10, but he has a Note. Nothing is lovely. Elizabeth, my gold star moment happened yesterday when I made a big decision for the plot in this book series. That's so awesome. Dawn, gold star, put in over 10K words on my one book. That's so good. Had a good craft show. Oh, even better. Awesome. Excellent all the way around. I love that. What is craft show? What craft were you doing? Or I guess not doing, but showing, selling, that would probably be better to say. Sure, please, Dawn, let us know what you're working on. Okay, guys, I'll give everyone just another 30 seconds to give a gold star if they want. I do highly recommend keeping your writer's notebook. I don't know why I fought it so hard. I've had one, used to have one, loved it, moved away from it because I had to retype everything. Retype it, guys. Rita, 2 chapters revised and summaries written up. Lots of maps for redrawn on grid paper. Woo! I sell dice bags and make nerdy jewelry. You've got my heart on both of those. Heather, so I know HB90 would be good for me, but how much time does it take between the divorce and senior year activities? I'm afraid of taking something else on right now. It's a commitment for about a week or 2, I would say most. The first time it does, it's sort of like, how do I put it? It's like, no, it's not quite that intense. I was going to say it's like the low, I don't know if you took Publish and Thrive. It's like basically the smallest module, but you only do that the once. But it is a valuable thing, and it does really help to shape your priorities so that you're actually making better choices for you as a creative. It's very much designed for creatives. Let's see, Elizabeth, my biggest challenges were getting back to my day job on Thursday and having stomach pain on Wednesday and yesterday. That's not cool. Hopefully it's just a flare up and something got you, and if you can figure out the what, it won't happen again. Phyllis, hey, hello, happy Sunday. Ready to plan? Yes. Excited to start engaging with my new planner. Ooh, cool. Which one did you get? Was it a happy planner? I can't remember which one you got now. Elizabeth, I didn't get all the planner pages printed and bound together with the 2023 power sheets. Maybe just print what you need for now, and then you can print more after, right? Devin, I love my writer's notebook and separate writer planner tracker. I feel like I crushed my goals this week. I love hearing that. Love my writer's notebook. Yes, Rita, it's because of you that I went back to it. All right, guys, we're going to dive right on into our first panel. Weekly review. Successes, challenges, biggest distractions, best fixes. This is one of my favorites. And what needs to be carried forward, Heather. So it may help me to balance getting those accomplished. Yes, definitely. Definitely. And use your Kanban board. Use your Kanban board. I don't use my Kanban board. I make myself unhappy by not using my Kanban board. Let's see. Elizabeth, I'm going to get blood work done sometime this week to see if my white blood cell count is still high. Interesting. Potential infection, right? Phyllis, the self-journal core values planner daily, weekly. Oh, that's right. That was somebody else that ended up with a happy planner. Maybe Jess, I'm not sure. It's in there somewhere. Heather to Elizabeth, did you have as many stomach problems when you were off work? Oh, Elizabeth, this stomach pain hits me at random, and it seems like there's nothing I do that triggers it. I did have some stomach pain when I was off work too. Okay, so it's not work. Because that's a good point. It could be something in the work environment that's getting you, right? Okay, guys, so let's start with our first 2-minute timer, and let's go through our last week's weekly plan and do our circles, our check marks, our slash throughs, our percentages, whatever it is that you find most valuable to identify what you accomplished and what you didn't last week. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Just drag down a little bit here and go. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Phyllis, thanks for the reminder. Just opened up my Kanban boards for all of my projects. Yes. And Phyllis has gone digital. So yours was, is it Notion or Trello? Which one did you end up with? And that seems to be working quite well. So you don't necessarily have to have a physical board, and I should learn from that. I hate writing post-its, guys. I think my issue is they're not recyclable, and that makes me feel bad on the inside. Let's see, Elizabeth, I'm allergic to dust mites, but that can't give me no, it can't, no, but it could, yeah, eye pain, it could be bothering your eyes. Let's see, Dawn challenges. The weather has been keeping me in a cycle of sinus pain, which keeps me from getting everything done on my list. I need to be more proactive about scheduling out what gets done each day. Perfect. And that's where your weekly plan can come in, because even if you get it a little bit off, a little bit wrong, not wrong, wrong's the wrong word, just not quite to the scheduling, as you're building it, you'll learn, how much you can take on each day, right? Heather, finishing up finding pictures for senior slideshow and yearbook has to be finished today. It's due Friday, but I know I won't work on it during my work week. So today is the day. Elizabeth, I need to finish printing HB90 pages and bind them with the 2023 power sheets. I'll just print off the pages I need for the rest of this month and for Q2, and then in Q2 I can print pages. Yeah, exactly. Don't try to print the whole thing, because it's going to, that's a lot to deal with in terms of printout, right? Candace, hey, how's it going? Hello, Tracy and everyone. Happy to be here. I can't plan further than this week, but that's okay. We do weekly planning. The only thing we do is we do look at the 2-week window, just so if there's anything that we have to do this coming week that would affect the following one. That's why we look 2 weeks ahead. Let's see. Amelia, biggest distraction challenge was a migraine that kept me from getting much work done during the week. Migraines are horrible, terrible things, and they definitely derail you. Do not feel bad. Even if you had forced yourself to do work, it would not have been quality work, and you would have just been frustrated and in more pain anyway. So be kind to you. Phyllis, successes, stayed on track with my writing and other goals, challenges, day job responsibilities. Best fix, focus on self-care, scheduled mental health days 1 time a month. Perfect. Elizabeth, I can't do well with online planners. I need to be physically writing on a planner. Since I'll ignore an online planner if I have one, or I'll get too OCD with the online planner. I liked it to a certain degree, but yeah, I do prefer being able to pull it up, because then when I'm already on the computer, the paper planner is a different medium altogether, and that feels good. Let's see. Rita, I wasn't home for most of last week, so I spent most of it on writing tasks. I'm not sure if I needed to chill Kanban since I have boards on each of my projects. I recently started using Trello. Our water system issues are all fixed, so I can take care of laundry at home again. Nice. Phyllis, I use, that's right, Tega for my virtual Kanban. Priorities and long-term planning in Excel. Oh, smart use of Excel, definitely. Weekly planning in Google Calendar, personal Outlook for work. Going to still keep my paper planner. And the paper planner is, I think, ties it all together. It gives you one place where it can all live, which I think is excellent. Elizabeth, I got overwhelmed with how much hole punching I had to do with all the page paper. I would have printed out for the whole year. Thanks for the suggestion to only print what I need now. Yes, be kind to you. Devon, chapter 20, success. Even though I am not done with it, it's the climax of the book, so I was expecting it to be hard. Through diet and no emergencies popping up, I had little distractions. Nice. Amelia, yes, it took me a long time to learn that, but you're 100% correct. Pushing through never produces good work and only drags out the attack for me. Oh yeah, it just shuts you down even more. So don't do that to yourself, guys. All right, guys, we're going to dive into our next panel, avoiding what, why, does it still matter? Make it priority number 1 and free yourself of it. Hole punching is so boring. Oh, I know. It's fun for like the first, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then it's no. All right, guys, so what have you been avoiding and how are you going to get it off your plate? If it's no longer important, or if someone else can do it, hand it off to them. If you have to do it, try to make it go away tomorrow, first thing Monday morning, and be free of it and get the ball rolling on it. Get it on someone else's court so you are free to move on. Elizabeth, hole punching 23 holes in more than 300 pages. Oh no. No. Sounds like a nightmare. A Devon newsletter prep work done. Did not finish P&T Mod 4. Blog prep. Although Mod 4 and 5 are both marketing, so they kind of overlap at least that way. So just make a little more effort today, this week, to get into it. And it's always there. So if you cannot get it all done, you can go back to it and do it at your own pace. Blog prep work complete. Chapter 20 was the most important this week. Yes. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. And let's figure out what you've been avoiding, what we all have been avoiding, and how we're going to make that just go away. And begin. Okay, let's see. Where did you guys finish off? Elizabeth, I avoided printing out all the HB90 pages, and now I see, thanks to Tracy, that I can print out only what I need now. Yes. Let's see, Phyllis, avoiding. I was avoiding shredding, but decided I would shred papers as I get them and not save them up. Has been working well this week. Oh, I love that. Elizabeth, I kept trying to convince myself that if I got this printing and hole punching done with all that paper, I would be free from doing it for the rest of the year. Oh, yeah, I can see how you would want that to work out. It is true, but yeah, you'd have to actually get there first. Dawn, avoiding vacuuming because I don't want to pick up old stuff laying around because it's not my mess. I just need to suck it up and get it done because there is a dog's worth of fur on the floor. If it is children's stuff, grab a box, pick it up, put it in the box, and they can do chores to get it back out of the box. I've seen that strategy work very, very well. Elizabeth, clearly I couldn't convince myself to do the boring, tedious, long task. Yes. Devon, Etsy was pushed to the back burner. I just can't with it. My story is due by my CPs next weekend, and beta reading starts April 10th. I want to do Etsy, but not right now, and or next quarter. Yeah, and it's kind of one of those things you'll work up to, and you probably want to have a bit of product kind of set up for it. You don't want to just go on with one thing. So yeah, just give yourself, this can be your playtime period, right? Rita, important that I work on hubby's business bookkeeping for a few years. I'm going to try to make it a day, thinking Wednesday, try half a day of house chores like vacuum and mop floor. Perfect. Diane, I also use my planner as a Kanban board. Oh, sweet. That's a smart idea. Heather, everything related to graduation. I'm not ready for my little girl to graduate from high school. I hear you. Mine did so in June. I'm not okay with any of it. Don, no kids, just husband. Ah, interesting. Well, what chores is he gonna do to get them out of the box? Dan, take it easy, Elizabeth. Dan, oh, thank you. Yes, we have 800 subscribers because you guys. Thank you. Elizabeth, good idea, Dan. Yes. All right, guys, we're going to move on to our next panel, long range plans. New to Q1. Now we're in the last month of Q1, so there's probably less stuff that's going to be getting started, but there still might be something. Any prep or research that you want to do for Q2? Is there something that you know you don't quite have the fundamentals for yet that you know you want to start launching in Q2 or even Q3? That you want to get that research going? Example, the Etsy shop. Is there a product you want to sort of maybe start playing around with the ideas of making? That way it's still playtime and you're just creating potential ideas at this point. Anything you need to remove or delay that life has made no longer possible, or a new opportunity has come along that is something you can't pass up, but you do have to give up something else for it. And how do they impact your future plans? Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's take a look at our Q1 plans and see if there's anything we kind of want to get in there. Q2, what we want to start working on, getting our more knowledge based for, and go. Oops. Getting in the zone. Let's see. Elizabeth, I talked to a tax guy yesterday. He convinced me that I don't need an LLC. It's not likely that someone will sue me for my novels, and when I create notebooks, it's hard to see why anyone would sue someone who sells notebooks on Amazon. It's more the novel side of it, I think, than that. But yeah, it's kind of, maybe do it. But then there's always the copy, I would ask Sarah, I think. Put it out there and send her a message and ask her, because I mean, you don't need to. She didn't start with one, so you don't have to. It's more that it's, yeah, maybe ask her opinion on it. Let's see. Dawn, I'm actually going to move book number 3 typing to this month instead of waiting for Q2. I've got enough of the draft outline done that I feel ready to move forward with it. Nice. Elizabeth, I still might get a DBA so I can have a publishing company name, which would benefit me once I start writing and self-publishing poetry books under a pen name. Nice. Juanita, I am working through P&T videos. I am so excited to get my business set up. I am so grateful I found Heart Breathings and Sarah. Oh yes, definitely. All the love, definitely. Elizabeth, I plan on buying Canva at some point and using that to create notebooks to sell on Amazon. Oh, interesting. Is that a monthly subscription, or is that when you just lifetime? Let's see. Heather, graduation and a cousin's wedding are both in Q2. We are planning on making the wedding into a graduation trip. Need to work on planning for it. Very nice. I like that. Rita, new for Q1. Use the coupon through Nano for free formatting at Income Sparks. Oh, nice. And maybe paperback printed Avalier. Writer's workshop at the library for the homeschool kids. Prep for Camp Nano. Sweet, love that. Yes, Camp Nano's coming, guys. Juanita, I like the sound of an S corp, but in the beginning, I may not benefit from it. Need to set up an appointment with a financial advisor or accountant. Yes. Elizabeth, I don't have much in the way of personal assets now, so even if someone sues me, they can't get much from me. Yeah. Okay, guys, our next panel. Yeah, that's what scares me. I'm at a point in my life where that seems like a much better idea. Let's see. I haven't looked into the cost of Canva yet, but I think it's a monthly subscription. I do believe you're correct on that. Projects: active, current, new, next task, steps. Those natural ones that sort of, if you're writing linear and you've written chapter 1, the next one is chapter 2. If you're doing non-linear writing, you could do like Sarah Cahill did, where I still can't believe she did this. She literally had all of her scenes written out on little pieces of paper, just the scene number, and then she would randomly pick them and then write the scene out of order and just work from her outline, which I thought was so terrifying and also probably quite rewarding. Good, better, best goals, measured increments. Break it down, give yourself those numbers, percentages, whatever it is that will allow you to take some of the overwhelm off of it. Problems, delays, anything that's come along that you have to kind of put something aside for a bit. Maybe you're waiting on an editor to come back with edits for you. Deadlines, write them down, gives them more power. It makes it so that they are in your face and making you feel bad if you make them go whoosh. And are they serving your bigger goals? Let's see, $12.99 per month, perfect for Canva. Phyllis, can't believe Q1 is almost over. Looking forward to Camp Nano for Q2. Need to start planning my project for April. Nice. Elizabeth, I am focused on the second rewrite of my first novel. Nice. Phyllis just updated all of my virtual project Kanban boards. I love the system. Yes, I'm going to actually do a quick note to myself to take a look at that one. I have tried Trello, wasn't my favorite. Notion is fabulous on my computer. I'm still not loving it on my phone. I don't think I ever will. So I'm going to take a look at Teka. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's populate our plan with all of our projects. Okay, let's see. Elizabeth, I want to get 5 chapters completed in this rewrite. Good, 5 chapters. Better 7. Best 10. Oh, love that. Dawn, next steps. Edit book 2, so I can get it to the book 2 beta reader. Start book 3. Continue random book typing. I'd like to get 10K, 15K, 20K words typed this week and get 7 chapters edited. Ooh, like that. Very beautifully written. I like the idea of the typing goal. I'm going to borrow that. That way I can start building it onto the computer. Thank you. Heather writing, I really want to get through round 1 of development edits before count. I need to figure out how much is left to see if it is even realistic. Good point. Juanita, my Q2 will be finishing my first book, or for the first draft of book 1, outlining book 2 and 3, setting up the business, and continuing my healthy habits routine. Nice. I am getting better on my healthy habits. I think I gave myself a good list of things that I feel like at this point I need to expand on the list. I'm getting comfortable where I am, so I feel like I should be upping the bar a little bit. Not a huge amount, just a little bit, just enough to push a little bit more, right? Elizabeth, I realize now that if I focus on 1 chapter at a time when doing this rewrite, it will help me to get it done faster, unless I have an idea from that gives me an idea for another chapter. I can work on 2 chapters at once. Well, you throw I think the idea, make yourself your idea file kind of thing, your idea notebooks, your bullet points, and then still focus on chapter 1 or chapter 2 or whatever you're working on, and that way you're still you're keeping that focus. Diane, fabulous Dawn, definitely. Rita, this week I'm working on Maple River, which means writing new chapters and drawing of a few maps that will be needed. Email a few chapters of Lear to my dad. Post a couple of Wattpad library tasks. I love that. Beautifully broken down. And I love how you're focusing and giving each week a different project. I love that. I think that's so cool. Devon, chapter 21 and 22, need to finish those before sending to CPs. Perfect. Diane, it gives me an on-the-go Kanban if I'm writing in the wild. Jess, looks like you're almost done. I'll see you guys for writing a little bit. We're not done. We're about halfway through. But you can always do, because the way it's set up, Jess, you can continue from this point and then just do the part you missed, right? Dan, I have one, Elizabeth. You will love it. That's nice. Jess, I got home just as you started, but I still had my church clothes on and it just wasn't conducive for writing time, so I took the time to change and get comfortable. Love that. Diane, welcome to the Hardy's Ronita. Phyllis, I love the concept of measured increments. I will be thinking about that as I am setting up my project and goals for Camp NaNoWriMo. Ooh, love that. Okay, guys, we're going to dive on into our next panel, smaller tasks. These are all those things that keep us sane, fed, sheltered, and warm. Chores and errands, meal planning, admin tasks. Min tasks especially, try to batch them together. I'll start with the chores. If you can batch them together, easier to get done. Banking, bill due dates, self-care, planning. I kind of think of planning as being a self-care because it takes some of the chaos out of our lives, and that's time we get to use for our creative tasks. Sprints you want to attend. My current strategy is I was writing them down by who was doing them, and now I've switched to just the time for each day that they're on, and that way when someone subs in, like Jenna and Tracy did this week for Melissa, I didn't find myself having to scribble out the name. I just went into the same time slot. There you go. And I was attending without feeling like, oh, well, I'm not hanging out with Melissa, so I have to rewrite all that. No. And can you batch together your shorter tasks? Let's see. Where did I leave off? Phyllis, having set priorities is helping me to stay focused on my bigger goals. When I first started these planning sessions, they kept changing. Now I am staying focused on my top 3 priorities. Ooh, love that. I love the power of the 3. That actually is a really good one to use. Let's see. Juanita, thank you, Diane. I am glad to be here. Perfect. Jess, I'll catch the replay. I still need to get a few things settled before we write later. See you guys in a bit. Yes, for anyone that is new joining us, we have our writing sprints at 5 p.m. Eastern. So come back and join me for that. Let's see, Jess. I just write sprints in case someone else is posting the time slot. Perfect. Exactly. You're welcome, Renita. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's populate our plans with all those little things that we need to grocery shopping, bill paying, and all the things. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer and go. Elizabeth, I am going to continue with swimming this week. I already cooked food for lunch at work tomorrow, at work tomorrow, since I made enough food for multiple meals today, and I had some for lunch. Nice. Dawn, I have to get an oil change this week. My car is telling me I'm almost out of oil life. Oh no. Well, that is an easy fix, and you'll get that done. Let's see. Elizabeth, I already did grocery shopping after church today, so that's done. Ooh, nice. Heather, I need to pick up firewood. Youth dinner, cook and delivered. A couple of non-recurring bills. Nice. Taxes, actually. I'm going to start prepping for that, even though I don't want to. So, let's see. Elizabeth, I love grocery shopping since I can plan out meal ideas and have fun cooking and eating. I can experiment with mixing flavors and see how it tastes when it's done. Nice. Okay, guys, our next panel. Elizabeth, I got into cooking during the pandemic in 2020, which was almost a year after I had to stop eating gluten, and I wanted to find gluten-free meal alternatives to meals I used to eat. Yes. And it takes time. It takes time to find them. Now I'm in a fairly good place. I know what I can reach for. I know the things I even eat some things that say they may contain, because I know that the companies are making so much of the product that it doesn't have any cross-contaminant. I'm taking a chance. That's probably not the smartest choice, but it allows me to, it does allow me to get to have more variety when I get it right. Let's see. I didn't enjoy cooking before the pandemic, and I love cooking. Cool. All right, guys. 2-minute timer here. Now we're going to move on to our important dates. For me, I go into my Google Docs. So whatever if you're using your paper planner monthly, pull that out. If you're using Google Docs or a combination, face it, we use a combination. We know we do. Pull out anywhere that you might have appointments or commitments listed down so that you can put them into one place into your weekly plan and know what's coming at you for the next 2 weeks. Events, birthdays, appointments, commitments, deadlines, note travel time, and if action prep is needed. So at a birthday gift, you might have to buy a birthday card and send it out. Birthday presents, you might have to go schedule a shopping trip that you wouldn't normally do to the mall, or maybe some extra shopping on Amazon. Any commitments that you've made in the last few weeks that you need to actually fulfill now, driving time, all those things. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's bring up our calendars and see what there is coming at us. All right, let's see here. Rita, get back to my home routine, to town on Tuesdays, so groceries, pet food, and meds, pay some bills too. Elizabeth, I have to get blood work done sometime this week so I can see if my white blood count is still high. Dawn, hubby's birthday on Wednesday. Happy birthday. Party on Saturday. I need to grab a cake or cupcakes. Presents already purchased. Well done. Elizabeth, I also have an appointment to schedule my learner's permit test online. Nice. I need to prepare to take the learner's permit test, and once I get the learner's permit again, I can schedule a road test so I can get my driver's license and a car. Nice. Love that. Okay, guys, let's see. Now, this one's a little less likely, but face it, there could be something coming to you in terms of a vacation or surgery or something in Q2 or Q3 that means you want to be able to take that break that you need or want and actually really enjoy it. So, anything that you want to get ahead of, or head for, I should say, to create a buffer for vacations, for longer interruptions. Incorporate on the smaller scale your self-care breaks and your mental health days. And how does this serve you? Let's see. Heather, birthday card needs to be mailed. Youth dinner delivered. Graduation pictures due. And you've got this. Devin's still waiting for the teen to give me his work schedule. We don't have enough cars. Oh, I see. Okay. So once he shares that, then you guys make the rest of your plan. Okay. Send him a quick text message and say, we need this, hon. Rita, library meeting, story time. Chili cook-off on March 18th. Need to get supplies for appetizer and chips town on Tuesday for errands and sprints. Okay, guys, let's go and look at our schedules and see where we want to put in our small breaks and our bigger breaks, and how that's going to affect our plans. This to me is something you might more do on a note card or something than within the plan itself, as you're looking ahead and seeing that, hold on, I have a vacation coming, we'll say spring break vacation. Maybe you actually have vacation plans and you want to take a week off from writing. How is that going to affect your publication schedule, your marketing, etc. Right? Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and go ahead. Feel a scheduled mental health day for March and long weekend for April. Need to plan for vacations for later this year. Yeah. We need a chili cook-off. Sounds yummy. I agree. Haven't made a vat of chili in a long time. You may have inspired me. Rita, this time in Paris, and there's a dad and son compete. Oh, cool. Elizabeth, I may be going to Pennsylvania on June 30th and be there to see family that weekend and into the next week for the 4th of July. Nice. I only get to see my family in Pennsylvania max once a year. Oh, you get that planning done. That sounds amazing. Dawn, Q3 vacation workcation. Gen Con. Ooh, I need to start looking over the lists as they come out to figure out what meetings I will be scheduling and what seminars I want to take. Oh, yes. You're going to have a blast. Devin, my mental health days are Thursdays, nails and lunch with mama friends. Saturdays for family. We are going to TN for retirement party this summer and Tennessee, and need to plan adult time in Florida Keys. Oh, nice. Let's see, Elizabeth, I need to do laundry today. Perfect. Devin, maybe budget a car for the teen. His birthday is end of July. Oh, interesting. Heather, I have 2 weeks in May that are going to be incredibly busy. Graduation and wedding fall within a 7-day day period. I need to figure that out. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to take a bit of planning. I would say put a clipboard together or something, and anything that has to do with that, put it all together. That's going to be tight. Rita, laundry here too. Hubby's home, so if there's a problem, he can deal with it. Love country, water problems, a busy month with non-writing activities, so I may miss sprints and writing time. Oh, well, I hope your water problems are not a problem, at least for a few days, and give you a break. Okay, guys. Reality check. Can you successfully manage to do everything you've chosen with the time you have? What should you delay? Protect yourself from burnout. Always, always, always schedule in at least half of your self-care. That definitely goes into it as well. Give yourself that downtime and the refill the well time. All right. Okay, guys, so we're going to go over the plan we just created and see if there's anything we should reduce or cut, and see where we can make it more achievable for ourselves. We can always end up doing more, but if we give ourselves too much, we may end up pushing ourselves into a place where we will be unable to get anything done, and nobody wants that. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, reality check. Okay, let's see what you guys come up with. Hey Paget, popping in to boop the like and catch the rundown there. Thank you. Elizabeth, I can do what I have set to do in this week. I also will do some reading this week, which I can do as well. Nice. Dawn, so long as the weather doesn't take me down for more than a day, my schedule is completely doable. If it takes me down a second day, I'm going to cut down on some of my extra writing. That's outside of my HB90 plan. Perfect. Yeah, and that's where that measured increments could come in, because you can give yourself a low goal. So if it does bother you, then you still succeed. A medium goal, so if it's only that 1 or 2 days, there, and then, right? Let's see, and if you don't have it at all, well, then you can shoot for the moon. Let's see, Phyllis, overall, my plan is good. I have one item I might delay until late Q2 or early Q3. Interesting. Rita, I have to go to town and library tasks for certain. Maple River is this week. And writing projects. Nice. Okay. Last one, guys. So final panel. Next steps. Populate your planner. Create your master plan ideal week. Even if it isn't 100% goes to plan, it's like all plans. We set them there so that they give us a framework we can work from. Schedule your self-care at least 50%. Create Monday's daily plan so you can hit the ground running and begin the week in a strong place, making sure that your priorities are getting done and life doesn't get to scoop up your week and run away with it. Celebrate your successes, follow the plan, and build your dreams. Let's see. Guys, we did that in an hour. And that was probably our, wow, that might be our best time ever. Which means we actually get a nice solid break before the writing sprints. So you get to kick back and have some lunch or refresh your beverage and just kick back and relax. Pull out your planner stuff and start setting things up. Get the stickers out if you want to make it pretty. Oh, I made some stickers this week, guys. I should show you. I get the digital stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I put them on my silhouettes. So let's see if I can find a good sheet here. Little cutouts. I got the cottage, cottage fundamentals. Is that the right one? I think that's. Let's see if I can hold these and. You know what? I'll just do the one at a time. Come on, focus. Come on, you can do better than that. Oops, come on. Come on. These guys are so cute. I love them. Let's see. Great timing. Thanks for the planning time. You are so welcome. Dan, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Hardys. Wow, that went fast. Yeah, we were on it today. We just got everything just moved at, I don't even think we rushed. We just got her done. It feels good. Thank you for the planning time. You're so welcome, Dawn. You're so welcome, Candace. Every Sunday I wish that the planning session was longer. I like planning. I do too. I do. I hear you on that. Sometimes, and you know what? It really depends on how many are hanging out with us as well, because that has a definitely influences how much extra time gets into that. Let's see, Amelia, you're so welcome. So cute, definitely cute stickers. They're the digitals from Coffee Monster Co. Because actually, she's right here. Like, I live probably like 20 minutes from her, but at the same time, sometimes I like to. Her digitals are not available in to be purchased in actual ready sheets. So And some of them are just utterly adorable. Let's see, did you get those stickers off, Etsy? Yes, I did. Let's see, Diane, I do too. Elizabeth, adorable. Thank you for the planning. Hopefully I'll see you for writing. Definitely. Okay, guys, on that note, I will see you shortly. Let's kick back and enjoy our almost 1 hour break. I'm going to go grab some lunch, and then I'll see you guys for writing at 5 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys for joining me. Bye, guys.